When self-doubt comes into your mind, when you think, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, I suck, I'm an idiot, I'll never make it, I'm an imposter, any of those, multifarious forms of self-doubt, what you have to do is immediately stop them. You have to tell yourself you're not going to let that happen to you. You're not going to let those thoughts in. You have to put the fire out. If you don't put that little fire out, pretty soon your entire mind, so to speak, is in a conflagration. You're completely bombarded by fire and smoke, and you burn yourself down, so to speak, by self-doubt. But if you put those small fires out, then you can maintain your self-confidence. I had a friend once who had crippling self-doubt. Couldn't talk to women, couldn't speak up on the job. He went back to school, didn't feel like he was smart enough. His voice would fail him when he went up to speak for a presentation. Just totally affected his whole life. And he went to a therapist for this, and he tried so many things. Sigmund Freud type therapy, Carl Jung type therapy, rational emotive behavior therapy, cognitive therapy, behavioral therapy, positive psychology. I mean, you name it. Neuro-linguistic programming. If you don't know what any of this means, it doesn't matter. But they tried all of these psychological techniques, emotion-focused therapy, tons and tons of things. And the therapist, who was very dedicated, wouldn't give up. So finally one day, he says to my friend with the self-doubt, just do this. As soon as you feel or have a thought about self-doubt, like, I'm not good enough, just say no. No. Don't even let the thought form. Say no to yourself. So my friend started doing this. He was telling me he went to this party, and there was a girl across the room, and he saw her, they met eyes, and he had an indication that she might be interested in him from the eye contact, and those thoughts started to come up. Oh, she's never going to like me. And he said no. He talked to himself. He told himself no, and went over to her, and guess what? Not only did they hit it off, they ended up getting married several years down the line. And he took these this turned into a big win, but he took these small wins over and over. And every time, no matter what it was in business and school, when he felt the self-doubt, he just said no. In crime fighting, there's something called the broken window theory. And it basically states that in a neighborhood, if there's a broken window and no one fixes it, well, various elements in that neighborhood, let's say nefarious elements, disreputable elements, will unconsciously and subconsciously notice that broken window not being fixed, and they therefore assume that the neighborhood is up for grabs, that nobody cares about it, and then crime and drugs move in. So police stations started focusing on the small problems in the community, like people who would go out and, Ouija your window and, things like that, these relatively small crimes, misdemeanors, because that would send a signal that the neighborhood was now cared for and under protection. And it worked. Crime rates dropped. There's some debate about it, but I think most criminologists believe that it was effective. Well, when you have self-doubt and you just don't do anything about it, it's the equivalent of having a broken window in your head, okay? And you have to go and fix it. And the way to fix it is so easy. Just say no. I'm not good enough. No. I'll never make it. No. She won't like me. No. He won't like me. No. I'm not going to get this job. No. I won't make the team. No. I'm not good enough to be an all-star. No. I'm never going to make any money. No. I'm just not smart enough. No. You just keep telling yourself no, and you kill the monsters while they're small. You don't let the monster come into your head. It looks cute. It's small. It makes you feel good. You're going to get some self-pity by saying, oh, I'm not good enough. I'll never make it. I'm not smart enough. And, part of you likes that because you think, well, if I just, kind of cower here and say, I'm not any good, you'll think some angel's going to come out of the sky or somebody's going to come pity you and help you out. And so it feels, those little monsters are cute at first. But really what you have to do, those little monsters that make you feel sort of okay, there's an attraction. You don't notice this, but when you feel bad, it kind of, there's a little bit of kind of sweetness to it, and you like to suck on it. It's like a fruit, and you're kind of sucking the sugar out of this negative feeling. A lot of people don't know that. There's like a sugariness in being sad and depressed and feeling small and unworthy. Well, winners don't think that way. They smash that monster, that sugary monster. I'm mixing all kinds of analogies and metaphors here, but I just want you to understand you have got to, as soon as it comes into your head, in business, whatever I do, anytime I start to feel self-doubt, I literally tell myself no. I've never forgotten that lesson my friend told me. So if you're getting ready for a big game and you feel, I'm not ready no, you are ready. And the reason you're ready, the reason you can say no, is because you're headed towards greatness because you work hard. And you're headed towards greatness because you're bold enough to try. And you're headed towards greatness because you don't believe in failure, you just believe in results. You get the results you want or you get the results you don't want, and you're going to work hard either way. If you play well, you work harder so you can keep playing well. If you play not up to your, what you desire, you're going to work even harder, so you'll play even better next time and get better and better. This is BasketballBrain.com. If you're interested in mental training, go to BasketballBrain.com. The full program's there, and literally how the program works, you log in and you can start doing the daily drills, and they take about 12 minutes a day. Monday through Saturday, we give you Sunday off. 12 minutes a day. It's lifetime access, and it will change your game and change your life. Please subscribe to this channel. Please like this channel. If you have any questions, email me at basketballbrain@gmail.com. If basketball is your religion, this is your church.